Hey guys, it's PatrickStarrr. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very fun video. This is a back to school full glam makeup tutorial. This makeup look is so easy if you guys want to get the A, if you guys want to get the D, if you guys want to get good grades, extra credit. This look is more so for first day of school or strutting your stuff on a football Friday, which is completely me, up my alley. If I wore makeup in school back then, this is what I would wear on a football Friday to spook all the kids and all the kids' parents that I'm that bitch. I love this look. It's still full glam. Like, you can opt without the lashes and everything else and pick what you choose, but I really want to show you guys application, product, tell a few stories from back in the day, and I hope you guys love this video. So before we get started, I have a very special announcement. If you guys did not know, my YouTube family, I am the host of the Face Awards with NYX Professional Makeup. Oh my gosh, if you guys didn't know, it's a dream come true to be the host again, because last year, well, a few years ago, I was in the contest. I made the top 6. I didn't win, but now last year I got to be the host of the actual show, and now this year I think I'm the first ever returning host of the show. It's so huge. It celebrates artistry and talent, and it's a live show. If you guys are here in Los Angeles August 25th, or if you guys want to visit, or if you have nothing to do, definitely come to the show, come hang out, let's have a great time. It's gonna be an amazing show with amazing talent, and if you guys want tickets, check out the link in the description box below. And without further ado, let's just jump into this back to school makeup tutorial. Alright kids, let's go back to school. I am going to start off with primer because, you know, we got lots of classes, we got lots of boys, we got the little extracurricular activities. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Hangover Primer and I'm going to apply this on the center of my face. I love this a lot. I know it's on the more high-end side, but I feel like whatever's coming in contact with your skin, you really want to invest in because you don't want to clog your skin, especially throughout the school day and stress and all the drama that happens at school. Bless you, child. You know, when Peter was growing up, I always thought he was trying to get attention because he used to sneeze extra loud, like on purpose. You know, I used to be like, achoo. Peter'd be like, and I was like, no need, bro, literally. And he would like, if you're a little kid, he'd be like, I can sneeze if I look into the sun. I'm like, what the hell are you looking at the sun for, Peter? Peter'd be like, watch.
Shut up.
Literally.
Why sneeze like that?
No, you don't.
I sneeze loud.
And then there's other girls that be sneezing like, he just wants to show off his sneeze. And my dad sneezes like that too.
Mom does too.
No, we sneeze normal.
No.
Alright, now moving on to foundation, I am going to try the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. There are so many shades. I have never had a predicament with like choosing a shade until I saw all 45 shades. Shout out to Alyssa Ashley for collabing with NYX on creating and extending shades because it's just really amazing that NYX has that many shades. I was literally having a headache just looking at the box, trying to pick my shade. So I came down to picking the color Warm Honey, and I love it. I love how it has a pump. I love also too when you're shopping, you have the name on the front and also on the back. Really quick before foundation, I wanted to correct it. I always forget this step, but I remembered it today. This is the Apricot Concealer by Clinique, and I'm going to go ahead and correct my dark areas. Now on to foundation. Oh my god. My friend Zach told me that it's best to use it with a brush instead of a beauty blender, so that's what I'm going to do. I live through recommendations, so if you guys have any other recommendations on how to use this, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and take this with the Morphe R6 brush. Use the discount code PSTARRR if you guys wanna save some money, hunty. But so far, this is great. Now, I know some of y'all do not have time to wear makeup like foundation or even like mascara or lashes to school, but this type of back to school look is if you want to stunt, get your class superlative. So I'm thinking like junior, senior, or like football Friday if you want to catch that man's eye or that girl's eye or that teacher's eye if you want to be that hoe, H-O-E, that is fine. But this is that type of makeup look that you want to look like sickening and steal those grades, get them A's. Or them D's, you know what I mean? I'm such a nasty student. I'm such a bad student. Speaking of student, I was in marching band. If you guys don't already know, I was in marching band. I played clarinet. I was an honors student. And I was in drama and choir. I was like one of those kids. You want to take the foundation and bring it all the way back behind your neck and also get your ears. Look at that. No foundation. Look, I have a little boo-boo here. No foundation, foundation, no foundation. Looks pretty good to me. So before I move on to concealer, I want to talk about this foundation. This foundation is matte. I haven't even powdered. It's a medium full-ish coverage, but I think it's great for school because you don't want to go super full glam unless it's like a school dance or football Friday where you want to stunt in front of the whole staff and school, okay? But yeah, I like it. Not bad. So for concealer, this is an oldie, but this is a goodie. This is my old school tried and true LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Creamy Beige. I love this so freaking much. And a little goes along. Ooh, why she ejaculate like that? She was like a virgin. We need to step her up. I mean, it makes sense. Next, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just blend my concealer away. I want to tell a quick story, I think, of my first memory of like doing makeup on someone else that just was not traumatizing, but just like a moment in my life. I remember I was in 9th grade at Timber Creek High School, and I remember we had to braid hair for band. And obviously I knew how to braid hair, and I was braiding all the girls' hair so it would fit under the, what we called shakos, like, you know, those marching band hats. And so I remember putting the girls in braids, and I remember a couple seniors asking me to do their hair for homecoming. And I was like, oh my God, like, you know, as a freshman, a senior asking a freshman to kind of like, hey, I'll pay you to do my hair for homecoming. I was like so shook because I was just like new kid from 8th grade, and these adults are asking me to like do their hair. And I remember telling my mom, you know, I remember she was excited for me to go to homecoming, and she was like, oh, Banga, you know, Mama Star, she was like, oh, Banga, you're excited for homecoming? It was that morning. She like laid in my bed, and I was like, Mom, can I go do these girls' hair? And she goes, oh no. And I was like, okay. And I just know back then, you know, this is not just my parents, but I'm sure any other parent that is accepting their child, they don't want their child to be bullied against the world. And so I just took it, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, and I had to tell the seniors, sorry, I can't do your hair. And I didn't even come out. You know what's funny? I never even came out to my family. Like, if you guys don't know, like, I don't think I've ever said this on my channel. I've never officially come out. It's just like been a given that I've been flamboyant all my life. But I remember later on when I was a senior or so, you know, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do these girls' hair. So I remember my mom had these hot curlers where you just put the curlers in, and it's like, it heats up and it permanently curls, and it keeps your curls lasting all day. I was using that. And so I remember I put it in my backpack, and now I was the senior or the junior or senior, and I remember these freshmen asked me to do their hair because I was still braiding hair in marching band. They had asked me, hey, Patrick, can you do my hair? And I was like, yeah. You know, this time I drove. This time I wanted to make a little bit of money. So I went behind my mom's back, my mom and dad's back, and I packed the curlers, the curling irons, the hairspray, the brushes, the bobby pins, and I had put it in my backpack. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna go, you know, hang out with my friends before we go to homecoming, and then we're gonna meet back, because I was hosting homecoming at my house that year. You know, like the dinner pregame, not pregame, but like the pre-picture party. So then I remember we're all taking pictures outside the front of my house, right? And one of the moms nudges my mom, and she goes, oh my God, Patrick did such a good job on my daughter's hair. And then I didn't hear her say that, but my mom later on was like, oh, you did a good job on their hair. And I was spooked. I was so shook. I was like, she's like, oh, so you went to do their hair earlier? And I'm like, yeah, she asked me, and I made up this like stupid lie. I was like, yeah, I fell out and I had to fix it. She's like, okay. I was like, yeah, and they paid me. She's like, oh, okay. And I think that was just like the end of, not the end of that, but just kind of like one of the first moments that I guess that I was a goal-getter and that I was gonna do what I wanted to do. And same goes for YouTube. Like early on, I think as a YouTuber, my mom and dad were, since I'm doing back to school, I feel like I'm like talking about like my youth and my growing up. I think me as being the oldest of 3 and being a boy, I think, you know, if you're the oldest child, you know it's really freaking hard to be the oldest child because you set the standard, you break the rules, and you get the most disciplined. Shout out to all the oldest and the only children out there. I'm gonna go over with a little bit of medium shape tape because the LA girl is a little bit drying on me. You know, I haven't been drinking enough water. But yeah, speaking of YouTube, like my parents, or even with makeup, not YouTube, but like doing makeup, you know, Filipino parents, like, oh, finish your nursing school. Why are you spending so much money on makeup? And, you know, I was trying to explain to them, like, listen, this is what I love to do. It's not your money, it's mine. And I think that's what really pushed me to prove them that I was gonna be like good and business minded and everything. So I think finding a community online really helped me to feel okay with what I'm doing. And I think that's the beauty about being online, because you're able to find your friends and hopefully confide in each other. And although the community is a little bit weary right now, there are channels there that will help and support you. And I hope I'm one of those to you. And I get a lot of emails every day that I help people and that they're so inspired. And looking back on my career, off the top of my head, I've collabed with the most amazing celebrities, most famous celebrities, and I've had the largest campaign that I have never would have thought to have dreamed of. I've walked the biggest red carpets, and I'm just that Filipino boy from Orlando, Florida that went behind my parents' back to do these girls' hair. Now I'm living in Los Angeles and I'm living a dream, and I hope all of you out there are able to draw some inspiration just to like be yourself. Make a friend in the comment box below and, you know, just be open, because life opens up when you do. I talk so much. The thing is, I haven't been able to like sit down and be on YouTube either, because my ass is just traveling all the freaking time. It just kind of gets me irritated that I travel too much, because I'm not able to sit down and upload regularly. But I know the opportunities that I'm doing will never come again, and they're once in a lifetime opportunities, and I'm not taking them for granted. But I just miss sitting down here on YouTube and talking to you guys. And if you guys are watching and listening, oh, I love you guys so much, and I thank you for even taking the time out of your day to like listen to my big butt just ramble, talk, and blend this concealer for like God knows how long. Alright, so next I'm gonna take some banana powder, and I'm just gonna take this and just stamp it under the eye. Girl, if you have PE this day at school, honey, do not even bother wearing foundation. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. But if you have 4th period with that cute boy Kyle, okay? In that class that sits in front of you or behind you, you best believe you're gonna be baking. You know, Peter just asked me, Peter's like, oh, do you want to talk about if you had any crushes in high school? Honestly, no. They was all ugly. You know, it's so funny, I never got to experience wearing makeup in high school or in my youth. So if I were to be in school or stunt for the day, this is the type of makeup that I would wear. So since we're in a rush, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Benefit Processing My Brow and just fill in my brows really, really quick. Speaking of crushes, is anyone else heartbroken that Nick Jonas is taken? Look, makes me so sad. That should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. That should be me. This is so sad. That should be me. That should be me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a little bit sad. That's such a high school song. Moving on to the eyes. Do you guys see this? I know it looks very plain, but this is the actual prototype for my bronzer from my summer collection. Y'all are probably, why are there so many stickers on my shit all the time? But it's because whenever I'm on set, we're not allowed to show logos because they're so rude. Anyways, I love it so much that this is just like, it makes me feel special whenever I'm using it because I feel like I'm still testing it. But this is the actual final prototype. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bronzer, Give Me Life, And I'm gonna go ahead and brush this through the crease because you know we ain't got no time to search, you know, for colors in the morning. So bronzer is like the best way to go. Next, I'm gonna take my Morphe M321 blast off. And we're gonna go ahead and take this bronzer again under the eye. Use the discount code again, PSTARRR, y'all. So if you're feeling extra fancy, you can take your highlighter for your face. Mine is gonna be hot and heavy, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this on the lid. Just for a little something. It doesn't have to be fancy, because, you know, we're gonna be late to class. But also for me, liner, brown liner is a must. So I like to take this Stila brown liquid liner and just run this across my lash line. So I have a confession. I have been using this Lash Serum, and my friend Ronnie, for those of you guys that don't know, Ronnie does my makeup sometimes. He noticed my lashes grew, and I can really tell a difference. It's just really expensive. It's $150, but it really works. And the brand is called Roden and Fields. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to check it out. But just looking at my lashes now, because I got my lashes permed. So seeing some of my lashes that are permed and seeing the new lashes growing straight, I can tell that it's working. So I can really tell the difference between what's new and what's old based on my perm. So next for lashes, I know y'all, some of y'all might be like, y'all too freaking extra for lashes for school. Yes, but I know there are students out there that are fly and fierce that want to wear a full beat face. I am taking Hypnotic because I want to hypnotize them teachers to get me that A and them extra credit points. Like, this is extra credit, y'all. It's not necessary, but if you want to be extra and you want the credibility, go for it. I'm going to take Hypnotic and apply this on my lashes. See, they're cute, they're subtle. Now mascara. Gonna take Better Than Love, aka Better Than Sex mascara. So really quick, if you guys want to be really extra for back to school, I'm gonna go ahead and take this Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. You guys know I love this. And since I baked the majority of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and knock off some of the baking powder and putting some face color back in, because in case you take some selfies at school, even though you're not allowed to have your cell phone, come on, throw some color back in your face. Easy. This foundation really feels good on my face. I love it. Can't stop, won't stop. Next, gonna take that bronzer. Next, taking some highlighter on the nose. Yes, good. On the inner corner. So next, I'm gonna take a lip liner, 7C by Makeup Forever, and line your lips so the teacher can see what you're saying. You know them teachers like to be smartasses too. Huh? Didn't hear you, sweetie. Read my lips. My favorite gloss, Fashion Punch, from my summer collection. I think I just need a little bit of blush. And then we are ready for class. I'm gonna change and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, this is the finished look. I am obsessed, well, first of all, with my nails. And also, I'm obsessed with this face. Don't I look like a teacher's pet? The one that asks for extra credit, the one that gets extra food for lunch. I'm that girl, the one that hands out the papers. That's me right now. Buttoned up denim, cold shoulder, thinking I'm so sexy. I am in love with this look. This look can be worn for cheerleading, for a dance, for Football Friday, again, for any special occasion. If you are that extra HBIC, definitely wear this look. It's so beautiful, it's so fresh, it's so easy, and it's so photogenic for the camera, for selfies all day, although you're not supposed to have your phone out in school. But if you guys want to slay a face for some extra grades, extra credit, definitely wear this face. Tag me on Instagram. I hope you guys love this look so much. I love you guys so much. Be sure to check me out at the Face Awards August 25th. Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.